Good evening. How are we all doing? I would love to have a moment of your time. I hope everyone's been enjoying a slice of New Orleans tonight and maybe a couple slices of king cake. My name is Clara Crocker, and I'm a senior student here at St. Joe's. I'm looking forward to graduating in May and attending what some people might like to call the Princeton of the South, or also known as Virginia Tech. Go Hokies. Yeah. I would like to thank you all for coming tonight and celebrating our amazing school, as well as give an immense thank you to the faculty and staff members who have given me this opportunity to speak tonight. I'm so grateful for everything that you do. Standing here tonight, I have only the Lord's unfailing mercy and grace to hold accountable. If at 14 years old you would have told me, hello? All right, there we go. If at 14 years old, you would have told me that in a matter of 4 years, I would be uprooted from every comfort zone that I had ever had and be put in an entirely new environment, knowing no one, especially not myself. And even still, I would come to find my identity in Christ and be standing here in front of all of you tonight, I would simply be speechless. With that being said, the sacrifices made by my parents, teachers, coaches, peers, and many, if not all of you in this room tonight, are the very reasons that I have come to know who Christ calls me to be and how I can better become that individual. The sacrifice of my dad, who drove me to school, back to our house in Easley, back to school to take me to lacrosse practice in Malden, back to Easley, back to Malden to pick me up from practice, and back to Easley to take me home, day by day and week by week. The sacrifice of my mom, to see her only child for so few hours of the day, as my extracurriculars often require me to stay in Greenville, camping out at Starbucks or Panera in between meetings and events and not getting home until 9 p.m. most nights, and then facing the brunt of my tiredness when I do get home. The burdens that my teachers have carried for me, allowing me to confide in them when I need to express my worries that span from what am I going to do in life to what am I going to do next period, and allowing me to learn and lead in ways that I could have never imagined through areas such as YIG with Miss Carr and an ambassadorship with the Canopy Life School in Kenya with Ms. Trakis, Dr. Hafey, and Mr. Parham. For these sacrifices and burdens, which the people around me have so diligently and closely made and carried for me, I am constantly humbled. With each of these acts, I am shown the glorious grace of Christ. Each of these services has accumulated to the discovery that I truly have infinite worth and value. I am called to serve, to be someone greater than I can be by myself. This discovery, however, has not come without hardship. As all of you in this room have either lived with, do live with, or have been a high schooler, I am sure that you are aware of the daily struggles that are moodiness, tiredness, and general teenagerness. As chaotic as high school life is, St. Joe's has offered me a stable and unwavering truth to tether to. I do not walk alone. I do not make myself. Where else could I have a community, such as the lacrosse team, where I was instantly brought in and taught the indispensable life skills of leading through adversity and fearlessly loving others through hardship? I was taken in and led by some senior girls my sophomore year that taught me not to take myself too seriously and how invaluable laughter can be. I mean, who can forget Karen Shanuda's laugh? They helped me to become who I am. That proves that I do not make myself. Where else would I be so graciously, yet so simply, invited to attend campus ministry as a freshman by a senior? Instantly feeling cool, that would be an ultimate turning point in my conversion to Catholicism, redefining the very centers and priorities of my life as a whole. Grace Ireland walked alongside me, accompanying me with that seemingly small gesture to something immeasurably significant to the future of my faith and high school life. Where else would I, at my lowest, who was ready to run and hide from all that comes with high school life, such as facing my flaws and my fears and making self-defining choices, instead be shown boundless love, forgiveness, and grace that I could have done nothing to deserve. A phenomenon that, until you are given it yourself, you never truly understand the grounding and lasting impact. That is the work of Christ within this school. That is being accompanied and formed in heart, mind, and soul with others. That is infinite worth. While these instances are significant and personal to my story, these experiences of walking together and continuously being pointed to the Creator and the pinnacle of love through the community fostered at St. Joe's is shared among each and every student. Without others investing in my future and making these sacrifices, I would have never had the privilege and blessing of experiencing the spiritual, personal, and academic formation that St. Joe's offers each and every student. And it is my hope for generations of students to have the same opportunities that I did, to attend St. Joe's, to grow in the academics, arts, and athletics, as well as in their identities of an individual with infinite worth, who is more than prepared to enter the world out of high school with a firm foundation of who the Lord is and who He made them to be. You have the opportunity to invest in these students, to give them the vital resources they need to be a well-rounded, upstanding person, making it a reality for families hoping to give their children a brighter future and a hope and light in this dark and daunting world. To help a child's formative years be transformative in their faith and character. Therefore, I ask you to give, out of love and out of eagerness to the future of our school, that it may continue to build students formed in minds, hearts, and souls in Christ. Thank you.